Hi, my name's Doug Erwin, and I've spent the last 38 years in large companies, small companies, startups. It's no matter what size the company, I think the challenges and opportunities are the same, they're just a different magnitude. In 1997, I joined two fellows and we started a company called Pensafe. We grew that over 5 years and sold it to NetIQ in 2002. It was the largest acquisition done at the time that year. We were very fortunate. From there, I was hired by a group of investment bankers and they had bought two companies and asked me to put them together. They were about 150 million in revenue, losing money. My job was to turn them profitable, grow the business, and then sell them, which we concluded in 5 years. It was a great exit for all of us. Peggy is probably one of the most unique persons I've had an opportunity to work with in all lines of business. She's in the headhunting business and does an incredible job. The thing I like the most about Peggy and why I started working with her is because she does things differently. She does them her way. I've worked with all the big headhunting firms and been placed by a lot of them, and it's very sticky. It's very, here's it by the book. Peggy throws that away and gets the job done. And let me give you an example. I worked with her starting in 2000, I think it was, the first placement that she did for me. And we've done business since then. But the first one we did stands out in my mind because she had a candidate. I've been looking for a vice president of marketing, and we found somebody we really liked, but the guy was flying from Florida to Baltimore to sign a job, and I didn't get a chance to talk to him. So I told Peggy, call the guy, tell him to bring his wife, come here on his way to Baltimore, that he would be making a huge mistake if he didn't come here and at least look at this before he signed the deal. And Peggy arranged for his wife to be picked up and taken around and look at homes so that she would see the cost of homes here in Texas versus what she was going to get in Baltimore, which we were playing against. And we knew if we could win her that her husband would succumb to joining us. And sure enough, they came on their way to Baltimore. We ended up spending a day together, and on the way back to the airport, his wife told the guy he needed to take this job and work for us, and we got him. It was unbelievable. I've used her in several other searches, and I think the thing that impresses me the most is it's hard. I'm not interested in talking to people who are looking for a job. I want the people who don't want to leave. And I want to convince them. So they're the ones that don't take calls. They're the ones that don't answer phones. And I remember specifically working with her on another gentleman who lived in Atlanta who didn't want to leave Atlanta. He was very comfortable in Atlanta. And Peggy sent him a book, Texas, written by James Mister. And I forget what page it was on, but 835, she underlined it. We sent the book, had it delivered to his front door with a marker, and it opens it up, and the book says, "A man goes to Texas to determine his own destination." And next thing you know, we get a call from the guy because it was such a wacky way to get his attention. But it was those kind of things that bring the right candidates, and I get to make the choice of the best. My experience with Summative has been great. In every example, we got exactly what we wanted. This company looks really deeply into what you are looking for, deeper than anybody else that I've seen, so that they can tell the story. She becomes an ambassador for you. And that is absolutely critical if you're going to attract the top talent. She has to believe in what you want to do and the company, and she can go sell it. And I don't find that in any other company. Summative has been a great partner. Summative's process is unlike any of the other ones I've dealt with. It's really very organized, it's a process, and detailed. The candidates I get from Peggy and the company are far more screened, scrutinized, and when they come, they're ready to talk about the issues and the challenges of the business. That takes a lot of time on their part. I also get some profiles of the person's personality. These are things that I don't get in other places, and it helps me try to sense whether they're going to fit in with the chemistry of the organization. Love working with them and plan to continue to do it.